Hey, what's going on, guys? Justin here, taking you guys through another video. This video is going to be on a topic which is probably one of the most important in your fitness goals, and if you want to, lose weight, gain weight, look good, all that stuff. This is probably one of the main concepts that will help you achieve those goals, and that is how to find and track your calories and macros. So to start off, sorry, by the way, I'm kind of just holding this free-handedly, so I'm trying not to shake too much, but hopefully it's not too bad for you guys, and we'll still get this through. So first, what you need to do is find your total calories. Now, what I like to do is use an online calculator to find this, as they just make it a little more easier, and most of them are fairly accurate. So first thing you want to do is go click the link in the description, and you fill in your height, your weight, your activity levels, your age, and all that, and it'll tell you your total daily energy expenditure, or your maintenance calories. So these are just an estimate, but they're usually fairly close. What I got when I placed all mine is, and what we're going to use for the example of this video is, I got 2,300 calories as my TDEE, or your maintenance calories. So that's what I got, and that is pretty much what mine is, give or take about 50 calories. So that's like a very good estimate. So the first thing you want to do after you get these calories is you want to try to find your macros. So the way that I like to, and the ranges that I like to use to track your macros, is first you start off on your protein. So I recommend for protein anywhere between 0.8 grams per pound of body weight to 1.25 grams per pound of body weight. Leaner individuals will need closer to the 1.25, and if you're more overweight, you can get away with the 0.8. So what I like to do, just because honestly I just like protein, I use the 1.25 grams per pound of body weight. So with that, I weigh approximately 122 pounds, which, yeah, okay, I know I'm light, don't need to make fun of me in the comments or anything. I'm a little skinny boy anyways. So what I would do for that is you do 122 times 1.25. That number will give you 152.5, and I just round that up and make it 155 grams of protein. So that's my protein intake. So now, next thing you want to do is you got to find your fats. So I recommend for fats anywhere between 0.35 grams per pound of body weight to 0.5 grams per pound of body weight. I like to stay on the lower end just because I like more carbs in my diet and protein, so that's just what I like to do. So what I would do is 0.35 times 122, which will give you 42.7, which I just round up to 45 grams of fat. So now that we have our protein and our fats, the next thing is to find is your carbs. How you find that is, first you go to your protein. So you take your 155 and you times it, sorry for the dogs in the background, you times it by 4. That'll give you, because as protein has 4 calories per gram, fats have 9 calories per gram, and carbs have 4 calories per gram. And then fiber has 2 grams and alcohol is 7, but we don't really need to worry about that right now. So when you put that number in, what you will get is 620. So you have 620 calories coming from from protein. Sorry, 1 second. Be right back. Gotta get these dogs. Sorry about that. I'm back. So, like I said, now we have 620 calories coming from protein. Next you have to do is take your fats. So your 45 grams, you time that by 9, because like I said, 9 calories per gram. And that will give you 405. So you have 405 calories coming from fats. So what you want to do next is you add these together, and that will give you 1,025 calories. Now, like I said at the beginning, my maintenance, or my TDEE, is 2,300. So what we want to do is take our sorry about my writing, I'm terrible, our 2,300 calories, subtract that by 1,025 calories, and that will give us 1,275 calories allotted for our carbs. So, now what we want to do, like I said, carbs are also 4 calories per gram. We want to divide that by 4, and that will give us about 318-ish, so we're going to just say 320 grams of carbs. So, now we have our macros of 320 gram carbs, 45 grams of fat, and 155 grams protein, equaling roughly 2,300 calories, or these are our maintenance macros. So what I need to maintain my weight on a daily basis. So the next thing we're going to look at now, since now we got our macros, I know everyone is into that all flexible dieting stuff, which is great, but 1 second, these dogs, man, I'm getting through the rest of this now. So the next thing we want to look at is, because a lot of people do that flexible dieting if it fits your macros, and that's great. Like, I use that all the time, but a lot of people, when they do that, they just focus on fitting in those Oreos and, you know, their cookies and their chips and all that stuff that they want to have, but they don't focus on that. They need their micros and all their fiber and stuff too, just to regulate your, you know, your body and keep it healthy and all that. So what I want to look at is fiber, which is a big one. So what I recommend for people is, for the average man, you want to get between 30 to 40 grams of fiber per day. Now, that's the range. Whatever really fits good with you. You don't want to really get under that 30 mark, but you know, you don't really want to go over either, because it can cause a lot of problems like gas and bloating, and just you won't feel as good if you're too much. So you just got to find that healthy balance that feels good for you. And then for women, I recommend between 25 to 35 grams of fiber per day. And that's just, you know, again, like I said, don't really want to go under that, but you don't want to go over either, because you'll get a lot of problems. So that's what I wanted to look at. Also, you want to be eating your greens. Make sure you have at least, I'd say, 4 servings, if you can, 4 to 5 servings of leafy greens or just green vegetables per day, as they just regulate your overall health. They're great for you. They give you more energy. You'll feel better from them, and you'll just live longer. So that's what I want to look at. Fiber is important, very important. Your micros are extremely important. But yeah. Last thing that I want to look at here, I'm just going to turn this page over. Actually, no. I'll just get another one for in with this. Last thing I want to look at is, these are mostly for what your goals are. So if you're looking to gain weight or lose weight, or if you want to just stay in that maintenance phase. So first we're going to look at if you want to lose weight. If you want to lose weight, to lose about 1 pound per week, you want to take your calories. So say I want to lose 1 pound a week. You don't really want to go much over that, especially if you're leaner, because it'll be a lot of muscle. 1 pound a week is usually the sweet spot. So you want to take your 2,300 calories. You want to subtract that by 500, because 500 calories per day over a 7-day span equals 3,500 calorie deficit, which is about a pound of fat or a pound of weight per week. So you subtract that, and then you're going to get 1,800 calories. So if I wanted to lose a pound per week, I would eat 1,800 calories. With this, you just take the same rules that you did before of the protein, the fats, and then the carbs, and use those macros like that. If you want to maintain, you just keep your TDEE as we did before. If you want to gain weight, I recommend anywhere between 250 calories added per day to 500 calories added per day. You don't want to go any higher than that, as you'll be gaining more fat than anything else. I like to keep it to 250, as it'll be a slow bulk. That's about half a pound gain per week, and it's just, a lot of it's going to be muscle. You can still keep your abs, you'll still stay lean, and it's just that sweet spot for me. So if I wanted to do that, I would take my 2,300. I would add on 250 calories, which would give me 2,550. And again, same thing you do. Really, all you want to do is, from my 2,300 calories, I would just add an extra 250 calories worth of carbs. You can add a bit of fat too if you want, but carbs are going to be what you want to do more, as they will give you the most energy for your workouts. They're muscle sparing. They're just better to add. You don't really need to go any higher on fats than what I said there. So that's pretty much covered everything we need for tracking macros, tracking your calories. After, what I recommend is, when you get your TDEE, track that for a week. Use that for a week. Track your weight every day for a week. If you stay the same, that means you're good. If you lose weight, add on about 100 calories or so, and then try that again for a week and see what you do then. If you gain weight, subtract about 100 calories or so and see where you go then. Work from there. And so this is really the main step to reaching your fitness goals and your health goals. Thank you all for watching. I really hope that you got something out of it. And again, to find your total daily calories, use the link in the subscription and just fill all that out there. And thank you all for watching. Still trying to get good at this stuff. I feel like this was a really informative video for you guys and really wanted to make it. So appreciate you all, and leave a like, subscribe, comment anything you want to see coming up. Maybe a 10,000 calorie challenge coming up. Stay tuned for that, and love you all. See ya.